you go. Okay, I'm alive. We're doing another no warning workshop, and I'm going to get this thing off the printer. I just finished printing, and here it is. Yes, it comes right off. Okay. So what we have here is the little SMA mount I've been working on. This is like the fourth one that I printed. I better get rid of that one. Maybe the fifth. Okay, so it's going to go in there. And the idea is to hold the SMA mount exactly the right height so that it is the right distance away. If you can get that through there. The right distance away from being plugged in there, and you can see it's got a little bit. So that's what I made this thing for. Oops. There's another one. Uh-oh. See, I've already got them confused. Well, we'll be able to figure it out because one is going to be bigger than the other. And maybe it still won't fit. Shit. Oh, it fits better. This is the one I just printed. You can see I've been trying to get it in there. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, yeah. Well, we have these screws. They're going to hold it in. Oh. After we make it go through, they're tight, but yeah. Now they'll be able to move back up and down. Okay. Put this in there. I should have made it a wee bit bigger. Okay, so let's get the 2mm. The idea is it's going to pull it, keep it in. Yep, it went through. Look at that. Perfect. Ideally, these screws would have been a couple millimeters shorter, but got what you got. Look at that. That is not going to go anywhere. Right, right. Okay. So now we get to see how it fits in our little canopy that's got to hold everything. This little piece of shit styrofoam that's probably going to break. So we're just going to push it in like that and glue it, hot glue it. Once the hot glue gun is warmed up. Let's see. Now we can try it. This is going to go on like this. Oh, look at that. It's going to be perfect. The idea is I don't want it to flare out. The flight controller is going to be right there. I don't know. Let's see if you can see. If I can turn this over there. Flight controller is that number 3, number 2, number, no, I don't know which one that is. That's hilarious. Okay, never mind. The flight controller is in the way. So we don't want this to be in the way, and so I want it to go. Plus, giving it some height isn't going to hurt for reception either. So that's basically it, because I got to cram this in here. And I got to get the wires in there. And I got to be able to reach the button. And we're going to Velcro it on. So that'll give it a little bit more distance to go. I think it's going to work out perfect. So the fifth iteration. Always the best. So the pan tilt seems to be working okay. I'm gonna still design. I don't like this just sticking this servo on. I'd kind of rather have a piece bolted on that's flat like this, that has the little uprights to hold the servo and some sticky. So I'm working on gonna build a draw up a part in 3D and Fusion 360, I should say. Okay, so as soon as the glue is hot, we're going to glue that in, and we're going to get the Velcro ready for this. So we're going to move over here. And we'll switch to this camera for now. What, 6? Isn't that 6? No. How come I can't remember what it is? 9. There it is. All right, so now we're going to get the VTX going, because we got to plug it in and see if the damn thing works. Oh, we have to solder up some cabling too. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here, and we should solder up some cabling. So let's switch back. What's that? Yeah. So what we need to do here is get a length of cable and have this plug at the end. Plus we got to do, what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to do a smart wire. Are we going to do a smart cable and actually put our own end on? Which we can do. Okay, I have just a few left. I just ordered some more of these from Palulu. So let's just wait and see what we're going to need there. Okay. How long are we going to need it? We're going to go, my head's behind the thing. That's not very smart. Hold on a second. I'm going to fix this today. Gonna fix it. Put this over here. Okay, there we go. There. Yeah. Don't think I know what I'm doing, because I don't. Okay. This is USB. I still have it connected. I still haven't fastened down the flight controller or the GPS. The hardest thing. I'm waiting for the last. Okay, so let's look. The VTX is going to plug in, and let's see how long our... Oh, so we only really need it to be that long. We don't need it to be any longer than necessary. So this is going to be pretty short. Pretty short, because it's already going to be under here. Let's look at this. It's already... Oh. That's the shortest one right there. And the idea is these are going to stay connected. I'm just going to set the top aside and have it. Okay, so we only need about that much. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We'll set this aside. Do this. And then that. Let's fire up this soldering gun. I probably shouldn't have wrecked this one, but oh well. I wreck a lot of cables. Just get more. Okay. So we're going to solder ground to this, ground to brown, power to red, video to yellow, and then smart audio to a piece of white, which will also just have about that long. And we can put all this away. This is 30 gauge silicone wire from Banggood. And it really is not that bad quality. Now this stuff from Banggood is shit. It says silicone and it sort of feels half silicone-y, but it's plastic. And it has a very low melting point at the outside. So, yeah, I'm going to put the chat so I can see it better. So folks, I have to completely reformat my computer so I can get the chat on this. Because no matter what I do, what video card I put in, well, there's no chat anyway. Pop out chat. There's whatever I do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't detect. It detects the fourth monitor, but it won't let me use it. I've tried 2 different video cards. I've tried different drivers, and it is in the OS because then I booted it with Knoppix or something, and it worked just fine. So I have to reformat. Okay, do we have wetness? We do. We'll just put a little bit more water there. And then, put the hot glue gun somewhere else because I'm going to burn myself with it. I just know it. All right, strippers. Okay, we have all the things we need. Except my glasses, so here they are. Okay. So we're going to strip all the wires. Strip all the wires. Strip this wire. Am I going too big, too small? There. Okay. That's kind of long. Longish. Oh, we need heat shrink. heat shrink. Oh, and then this one. Which one am I doing? This longer one, I think. Yeah. Okay, and some heat shrink. It's gonna be too big, too big. Does this fit? Will this fit this kind of wire? No, that's gonna be too small. Where's that other one? There, this is the right size, and this is the size I'm lowest on. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do the smaller one for the little white one. Okay. Okay. So, put the black. Let's hope that isn't too big. That's what I cut? We'll see. Okay. Black to black. So we're gonna have a couple little things here. First we need to tin them up. Oh, first we need to turn on the soldering iron. Put this over here. Soldering iron is at way too hot, but I follow Joshua Bardwell's thoughts, even though we're told all the time that we're wrong. Hot and fast. That red one doesn't look so good. All right. Let's put the heat shrink on this one first. And see if I can do it. Right there. I can't even see what the screen looks like. So I hope you guys can see it. Okay, next. Oh, I didn't tin this. Let's tin that one. Okay. Now some heat shrink. some joinery. Okay, now some heat shrink on the yellow one. If you're gonna make FPV planes, you're gonna almost always have to do this kind of stuff. In fact, it's better than having the ones with all these pre-made connectors and pre-made cabling that you can't make yourself, because then you're screwed if you want to change the length of the cable, for example. That's another thing that's important in an FPV, building an FPV plane, is having the cable lengths the right length, and not too long and not too short. Too long, you got to stuff everything in, and you add the chance of interference, electrical noise, all that kind of stuff. Oh, that didn't take. No, that's not very good here. This wire's too bendy. It's hot. We gotta stick it together. There. Now we can heat shrink all these things. I'd much rather use a heat gun, but I'm staying on camera today. Okay, that's enough. I'll put a heat gun. Oh, that was too much. Yeah, I'll use a heat gun for the rest of it. I'll just get it shrunk a little bit there. And I'll get this one shrunk a little bit. Okay. Be right back. It's still good, the one that bubbled up. Okay, we're just gonna zap it with the heat gun. Okay. Now, we have one more thing to do with the... Gosh, I wish I could see the chat window. No, nobody chatted. Okay. Nobody's here. That's good. I'm just here, working away at the workshop. All right, so let's see. Where's this going again? I put it on 6. I believe I put it on. It's going to go to TX6 in the corner there. TX6. Okay, so we're going to make a little connector here. Where is it? It's right here. We're going to crimp this connector on with the crimper. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this off at about the same length. Cutters, no cutters. Then we're going to strip it. And we're going to do something so I can get this to grab. I'm going to fold it over and then tin it, I think. I'm going to try. And I'm hoping that'll give it more stuff to hang on to. I know you're probably not supposed to do this. Not supposed to tin wires that are going into crimp connectors. But we're doing it. Okay. I think I probably should have crimped a little, cut a little bit more of that. Okay, so let's see how it goes in here. No, that's actually perfect. Oh, it goes the other way, dingbat. Okay, so what I usually do is I try to get it to hold it where I want it to hold it. Forget which way it goes. Shit. Nope, I'm in the wrong one. Goes in the first one. I must do it. I usually stick it in. Come on, Selman. It's really harder with these little tiny wires, and that's one of the reasons I doubled it up. Okay, and you can imagine these are the big connectors. Oh shit. I'm really having a tough time with this today. I think I did it backwards. I don't know, I think I got it. Okay, so let's get one of these little singles and see if it goes in. Come on. It sure does. Okay. Okay, we've progressed. Now we need to get some Velcro cut for the flight controller. I mean the VTX. And so we can... Damn it! what a klutz I am. That's like a $60 fucking... Jesus. That's why I put everything away when I'm done with it, so stuff like that doesn't happen. Okay. We're going to cut out a couple pieces of Velcro the size of our VTX. Okay. Oops. Okay. I'm going to clean this off. I know this is going to make it harder to peel off, but I don't need to waste that. Hoping we'll hold this part. It's going to be good. Okay. Right like that, right? Oh, and I don't have to, let's do this part first. And let's get it all set up. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, shit. You can't glue over here. Can't glue over here, folks. So what we're gonna do is move the plane. Whoa! Yeah, unplug the USB. Idiot. Oh shit, this plane is a beast. I'm not really holding it right. Forget about that, but fuck. Okay. Doing a Ranger 2000 is not for the faint of heart, people. It's huge. You can't get inside of it. It's a big mess. I hope it's worth it. Okay. Now, can you see what I'm gonna do? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. glue this in. Okay, put that up there. Change my glasses. Get the stupid piece of paper that has the glue on it. Make sure it's flowing. Oh yeah, it's flowing. Okay. And we can do this too. Zoom in. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So we're just going to pop some glue right there, and then just go doink. And then we're going to get all the extra off. Like that. Too close. That's our fancy schmancy FPV mount. Did I make sure those screws were nice and tight before I did this? No, but it seems like I think I got them nice and tight. SMA mount. I'm going to put a little bit more glue back here. And then that should hold it, right? Put some glue in there. And once it dries a little bit, cools off, we'll look at the underneath side. So this little piece of foam gets to carry a lot of stuff. The VTX is going underneath, and I hope it can stay cool under there. We shall see, right? And we can look underneath now. Now we're going to stick on the VT. Well, we're going to let this cool off and make sure it's nice and stable. It does tend to cool off pretty quickly though. And I think we're done with the soldering. So let's do away with that. Yet again, clean up our area. Get the soldering iron all detangled. So we have this bit here. We're going to plug this in now. And then we'll be able to power it up. We will definitely check. Okay, and we're going to need to power up the VTX over here too. So do we have a battery for that? No, not that battery. Where is the power for the VTX? Here it is. 3S battery. I need this battery that I'm powering my microphone with. Okay. We're done with the glue. Done with the glue. This is the worst plane stand ever. My improvised pile of shit. Okay. Let's put the plane back carefully without smashing it into things. All right. We still, like I said, have this flight controller situation here, which has tape on it, but not the tape peeled off the back. And I'm thinking I should have Velcroed it, but then I think, no, I shouldn't Velcro it. I need to stick it on so it doesn't move. But I did stick it on once, and then I needed to remove it, and so I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know what I should do. But I have the sticky stuff on it. Just need to peel off the backing and stick it to the wood deck there that's hard to reach because of the really awesome plastic molding. This plastic molding is great, except you can't get in there. All right. We have successfully, at least mostly, cleaned up this area. Now we can, what are we doing? Yeah. I think we're sticking this on. Finally. Okay, so we're just going to stick it on this way. Like this. These are our cables. Wish they were kind of wrapped up, but guess I didn't really do that. Doesn't matter, I can do that later. Okay, let's stick this on. That's going to go right in there. That should fit. So we can stick it on. Here we go. I was talking about the flight controller before in there, not this. This I'm definitely Velcroing on. I can reach the button. Can't really reach the USB, but that's what the Velcro's for. Is it on? I can't tell. God, I can't see. Is that connected? Yes, I guess it is. Okay. There's our installation of the VTX. Okay, so now we're going to switch to this camera. How do I do that? No. There is no just SD camera, do I? I don't have one. I do not have one. There. Okay. And don't mind the aspect ratio. Here, let me switch it back for a second. Can I stretch it? No. Maybe I can if I hold. Yeah. There. That's more what it's supposed to be like. Okay, SD cam. There we go. That looks better. Okay, now we're going to plug all this stuff in before we secure the flight controller. So, we did the airspeed sensor. Let's check that. Power, ground, yes. Okay, so now we're going to do the longest one first. This is the video in from the primary camera. So this is going to go on C1. And it's going to go like this. Then the pan, this is the pan. That's the next longest one, and that goes on servo 6. Ground to the outside. Okay. Then this is the tilt. That goes on servo 7, or servo 6. That was servo 5, excuse me, before. Okay. Then we have this, and we're going to twist this around a little. Then this is going to go to TX6, which is in this corner. And then this is going to go to VTX. Oh. Sorry about that. Things happen. This is like a no warning live stream, like I said. I'm gonna have to stop in 10 minutes because it's time to give the doggies a bath. This is my life. Okay, but we are gonna turn this on first. And I'm gonna be so bummed out if it blows up right before I give the dogs a bath. Okay, so this goes to the VTX. I don't know what that last pin out there is for, but I soldered it on. Okay, so everything is plugged in. Now let's put this flight controller where we think it should go. Well, I can't really get it in there because I scooted this thing. Let's get this thing scooted back. Okay, now let's get it where I think it should go. About there. This is what I mean about it being a difficult plane to put together. Okay. Here goes nothing. Now this, there we go, it's in. Okay, it fits. The antenna, little pointed backwards. Let's put an antenna on. What do we need here? We need, not that. We're going to put a Lumineer axis on here. Oh, that looks sweet. Okay, it's all put together. Well, I mean, not really, but. So now, we're going to set this aside. We're out in the field, pretending to be out in the field. Let me get my 4S battery. A 4S battery. I do have more than one 4S battery, of course. Okay, so let's see how this will go in. 4S 3300 is what we've got. Okay, let's get our transmitter. Let's make sure sticks are centered.
Welcome to OpenTX. Switch warning. Manual mode. Why? Thank you.
Alright, here goes nothing, folks. Gonna plug in the battery. Lumineer axis 2. So Lumineer axis 2. Here goes nothing. Oh. Okay, so now we're going to see what we have to do to the endpoints for our. Look at its. We don't have a SD card in there. Let's turn on. Oh, I forgot to get the VTX going. Okay, so there's no signal. We need to change the channel to. I thought I did that already, but channel to 3. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! Something's happening. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck happened there? Okay. All the servos went to like full. No, not that one. This one. Oh dear. Okay, let's just go. Let's turn it on again. Set it down there.
Telemetry recovered.
Okay. Do we have a receiver? No, we have nothing. Do we have a bind? Yep, we have a bind. So, shit. This happened to me before where I got no servos anymore.
Horizon mode. Voyager
And,
mode.
yep.
Horizon mode. Manual mode.
Nothing's
Voyager
working.
mode.
Okay, so
Horizon
we're gonna have to plug in the USB. This plane has just been a problem. It's been a problem. It is a problem child plane. This has been the hardest build I've ever done, by far. And now I gotta get. Okay.
Manual mode. Horizon mode.
See, it's like in a mode where the servos will move, but I can't control it. Okay, that's the USB plugged in. Thank you. Now I know I'm going to have to reboot my computer and redo the stream. So we're going to end the stream. Son of a bitch. That's just the way it goes. We're going to have to end the stream because I know. Oh, and it just did that fucking thing. Shit. Shit. God damn it. Motherfuck.
Telemetry lost.
Motherfuck. Something's not right, folks. Fucking shit. Yeah, this is the way it is with this plane and this flight controller. It's been flaky. I told you I had that. Well, you don't know, but had the fucking everything installed and the servos wouldn't move. And then I redid the firmware in another version, and then they moved. Okay, so I guarantee you iNav's not going to work because it went to sleep. And anytime it goes to sleep, you have to reboot it to get it to
Telemetry recovered.
reconnect to the flight controller. Yep, won't work. Yeah, won't work. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, oh no, that's the wrong desktop. Okay, so the stream is ending. Frustration once again with the Ranger 2000. We'll sort it out, but it is a complicated beast. And the flight controller, either it's the iNav firmware. It's either the iNav firmware or my wiring or something, even though I have this spectacular soldering job on this one, I thought. It's shit. It's shit right now. I can't run it reliably. I can't get the servos to work reliably. We'll be back. Live streaming later today. Hopefully less frustrated. So that's the end of that. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastical evening or day, afternoon, all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I could pop this out. Yeah. Thanks for watching.